So a little bit about myself. I came from a really small town in Illinois, probably a town no one has ever heard of, or will you ever hear of it. I realized at a young age that a strong work ethic and working hard towards a goal is going to give you all the success you need in life. My dad was a traveling truck driver. He was gone for weeks at a time. My mom raised me, my brother and sister, along with going full-time at school. She ended up getting her master's in art education. We moved to Indiana when I was about 16. I ended up finishing my last 2 years of high school at Avon High School. Quickly after graduating in '06, I started to attend IUPUI. I realized that I wanted everything. Everyone at 18 wants a new car. I want a new laptop for school. I want to look fly when I go. And I realized that weren't going to give me that. I needed to find a job. I needed to work hard for that. So at 18, I started working at Starbucks. In 2006, I became a barista. 2 years later, I became a shift supervisor. And by 2010, I was a store manager. And that's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. So after 9 years in the company, why would I stay? What keeps me there? What keeps me motivated? What drives me? And it's not the flexible schedules. It's not the free coffee. Well, it's a little bit of the free coffee. I really can't go very long without the coffee. But really what it comes down to is the culture of the partners, the people I work with. So at Starbucks, we call our employees partners. Why? Because we're all part of the same company. We're all working towards the same goal. We have the same values. And that is to inspire and nurture the human spirit, one person, one cup, one neighborhood at a time. So let's talk about those partners. The partners that I work with are my family. Like I said, I worked with Hannah. I've also worked with Christina, who you guys just talked with. I can't do anything without my partners' love and support. We share life stories, life experiences, from somebody's new baby to somebody's education to the new car I just bought that I can share that with everyone. You know, if you're sick, our partners work together to cover your shifts so that you can stay at home and have your chicken noodle soup and not have to worry about anything. If it's your birthday, expect a big blowout. I'm talking, they're gonna make you wear a crown. They're gonna bring you cupcakes, there's streamers, there's balloons. It's a whole thing. If you're sad, we're gonna listen. We're gonna pick you up. We're gonna be there for you. If you're happy, we're gonna share in that experience with you. Now during our busy hours, like maybe some of our promotional events like Frappuccino Happy Hour, anyone heard of that? Yeah, it's crazy. For about 2 hours and for about 10 days, 2 hours a day, you can come into our stores and get half-price Frappuccinos. Now the world goes crazy. It gets busy. Behind the bar, it's chaos. There's milk everywhere. There's blenders going. It's insane. But we get through it. And why do we get through it? It's because we have communication with each other. We have respect for each other. We want to set each other up for success. It's not about the profit. It's not about making money and charging you guys $6 for a Frappuccino. It's not that. It's about working together and building those relationships. So as a store manager, I feel like it's my job to make my partners feel comfortable, like they're part of something, that their voice matters. If I want to change anything in my store, whether it's the layout of our cold beverage area, or it's implementing a new cleaning tactic, whatever it is, I go to my partners first and I say, what do you think? What do you want? What do you think is going to work? And we'll problem solve that together. Now I work for my partners. That's the only reason I really go to work every day. It's not to bring home that paycheck. I mean, sure, that's nice. But it's really to be there for someone and to make a difference. So I work for my partners and my partners work for me. And together, we work for the company and there the success comes. So it's not only important for us personally to have success, but it's also important for our families. You know, whether that's benefits or bringing that paycheck home so you can pay those telephone bills. It's about coming together and impacting more than just ourselves, but everyone around us. And everyone that I've ever worked at Starbucks is proud to wear that green apron. They're proud to be behind something that represents good. So I believe that the company also sees that in us. Everything that we give, every emotion that we put into the company sees, and they give back to us as well. So a few things that we get back from that company is our benefits. We offer full health, dental, and vision benefits, for our full-time partners, and we also offer that to our part-time partners as well. You can work a minimum of 20 hours a week and get the same benefits as our full-time partners. We actually just implemented a new program that supplies our partners with 4 years of tuition reimbursement when attending Arizona State University. I attended IUPUI when I was young. I didn't really do so well. And now I have the opportunity to go back to Arizona State University and finally get my degree and not have to worry about the financial problems that can sometimes come from that. Also, Starbucks offers us paid vacation. We get 30% off when we're not working, get 30% off at Teavana as well. It's pretty much amazing how much free stuff we get. But not only are they giving back to us, but we also share something together, and that's our values. Whether it's our work with veterans, our commitment to give them jobs back when they come back, or the work we do in the LGBT community. We share values together, and we work towards the same goal. We also partner with people like Project Red, if anyone's heard of that, or our campaigns like Race Together, tackling topics in the world that nobody else wants to talk about, but we're here to talk about those. We're here to start that conversation. Schultz wrote a book called Pour Your Heart Into It, and in that book he said, mass advertising can help build brands, but authenticity is what makes them last. If people believe they share values with a company, they're going to stay loyal to that brand. And that shows true in myself since I've been here for 9 years. So not every company is going to be great all the time. It's not a fairy tale all the time. As much as I'd like to think that my Disney princess world is all around me, it's not. Every company has ups and downs. For example, our CEO had started our company in 1981. The company actually started in 71, but he joined in 81. In 20 years, he implemented so many things for our partners to give back, to work for them. He actually ended up stepping down in 2000 and came back in 2008. The 8 years that he was gone, the company became something different. It wasn't what he thought it was anymore. We started expanding our stores just for the sake of growing. We weren't thinking about profit. We weren't thinking about culture. We were just making more stores. You could go anywhere and see Starbucks here, Starbucks there, Starbucks there, Starbucks there. Oh, and one next door, because there's a Target and it has a Starbucks too. Whoa, got a little out of control. When Howard came back in 2008, he saw all these problems and he acted fast. In the first 6 weeks that he was back, he ended up closing 600 stores in the US. 30 of those stores were in Indiana. Most of those stores were closed because of bad real estate, underperforming stores, and of course it's gonna happen when you have a zillion stores. So as a 2-year partner at that time, that was scary for me. I saw partners losing their jobs, I saw them moving to new stores, I saw managers quitting, saw them selling their stock. Stock was down 40%. I didn't really know what was going to happen, but I knew that I had been there for 2 years and I had created so many relationships with the people I worked with. My partners stuck together, and my CEO kept saying, stay together. Together we can overcome this. Trust in me as I trust in you. So I stayed. A few weeks after all of the closings, Howard announced that he was going to be closing all of his stores for 3 hours. In that 3 hours, we focused on one thing, espresso. Going back to our basics, really feeling the love again from the shot of espresso. What goes into that shot? Where did it come from? And how are we serving that to our customers, making sure they have the best world-class customer service? In that time, I realized I truly do believe in everything this company does. I share the same values. I want to give a great product. I want to have great world customer service. And I want to impact people through the lens of humanity. Today, we have over 18,000 stores, 44 different countries. 5,000 of those stores are international. And as of 2013, we had over 186,000 partners. And that was 2 years ago. I can't imagine what the actual number is today. So why stay? What has truly kept me here? It's the passion. It's the passion that I have for the people around me, the things that I can do every day, and the people that I can inspire every day. Over the last 9 years, I've learned things about myself that I never thought I would know. One, of course, my love of coffee. When I started Starbucks, I hated coffee. I would drink vanilla bean frappuccinos. Anyone else just drink that? Yup. There's no coffee in that. But now I can't do without my coffee. And just knowing where that coffee came from, how it was ethically sourced, how we work with the farmers, how we know their names. Orlando in Costa Rica, he's one of our top farmers. We know his family. We've built schools for them. We supply fresh water. We take care of our farmers even when they don't have a crop to produce to us in 1 year because maybe it was a bad year. We're still going to pay them. We're still going to take care of their families. And knowing that we put so much passion into our farmers is special to me. I don't know if you guys know too much about how the coffee plant is grown, but it takes about 5 years for a plant to truly mature to be able to produce cherries to make enough coffee for 1 pound. One plant, 1 pound. It's a lot of time and a lot of love to make that happen. And I'm proud to be able to serve those beans to my customers. I'm proud to drink that. Anytime I accidentally spill the beans at my store, I feel so bad for the farmers that I've just wasted countless hours of them picking those cherries to produce that. Something else I've learned about myself is my love of teaching. I love teaching someone a new skill. I love showing them a new ability that they didn't know they had. Showing them that it's okay to talk to strangers sometimes, that you need to create those relationships and develop that trust with your customers so you feel good about what you do. I love training. I love developing talent. Seeing a young barista come into my store, never have worked before, and 2 years later, they're an assistant store manager. It's incredible to see their confidence grow and how I can help them in their future. Starbucks has also given me countless opportunities to work outside and develop myself outside of my 4 walls of my Starbucks store. I can't tell you how many community events I've been a part of, whether that was working in parks, building playgrounds, working in schools, painting walls, working with underprivileged youth, to working at homeless shelters and building new facilities, cleaning beds, doing whatever we can to help. Or just a couple of weeks ago, I worked at Gleaner's Food Bank on the south side of Indianapolis, where my team and I created over 8,000 meals for our community. Just seeing how I can impact someone with just 2 hours of my time on a Saturday means so much to me. I've also had the opportunity as a manager to open new locations and help brand my company. I was the manager who opened up the Castleton Mall kiosk location. It was the first location in Indiana that was company owned and a kiosk inside of a mall. And I had the privilege to open that. I had the privilege to help brand that brand new experience to our customers. And a few other things that I'm able to do with the company is network outside of my company. I'm part of 2 different programs. I'm part of IPAN, which is the Indiana Pride Alliance Network, where I'm able to work with the LGBT community and advocate on their behalf. We have fun events. We actually just had our first drag show a few weeks ago. I went home with so much glitter. It was amazing. If you haven't been to one, you should go. I also work with WDN, which is the Women's Development Network, that promotes women and their careers, getting them comfortable, building resumes, having inspirational speakers talk to them and help them with their journey. And all of this makes me feel very connected to my company. It makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger than just Ashley Olson. I make a difference. I impact people, and that's all I've ever wanted to do, is to make a difference. And with the company that I'm in now, I'm an asset, and I help. So with everything I've said today, I'm not here to promote Starbucks. I'm not here to say, hey, everyone needs to go apply today. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to find something that you feel good about, something that you can wake up every day and be like, I'm okay with waking up today. I'm ready to go do the day. And that's how I feel every day. Yeah, waking up at 4 a.m. to go make lattes sometimes is pretty hard. But I do it with a smile. I'm ready to tackle the day. I'm ready to inspire and nurture the human spirit. So whatever you all decide to do, whether it's with Starbucks, whether it's with a company, whether it's you starting your own company, buying, selling, innovating, whatever you choose to do, you believe in it. You find something that you really feel connected to, and you get it. So what's your passion and what drives you? Thank you all.